Hey guys, it's Dr. Sam Robbins. Now, I've received an important question the other day. Actually, I've been asked a similar question a few times, so I wanted to address in today's topic. And the question goes as this. Dr. Sam, I did a blood test and it showed that I had elevated blood sugar levels and my A1C levels were also on the borderline of pre-diabetes. Yet a year ago, my levels were better. So something has gone wrong during this past year. However, my question is the following. My libido has been very low the past few months and I have a hard time getting and maintaining erections. It's very embarrassing. Do you think my blood sugar problems are linked to this? If yes, what can I do? So this is a really good question. It's smart that they're asking about blood sugar. A lot of times people just keep thinking about testosterone. And ideally, I would want or do a more comprehensive blood test. I would like to know the other hormones, sex hormones, such as total and free testosterone levels, your DHT levels, your female hormones, and stress hormones as well. Remember, nothing in your body works like in a quote-unquote small vacuum, and this includes your hormones. They're all interconnected, working together like a big machine or a musical symphony. So if one is out of balance, typically others are also, or soon they will be. However, based on the limited information this person's given to me, I'll just focus on blood sugar and insulin resistance. So sex hormones and healthy blood sugar and insulin balance are more intimately linked than you might think. For example, spikes in blood sugar and insulin, basically when it's elevated, can lead to insulin resistance over time due to eating too much sugar and refined carbohydrates such as flour, and that can lead to acne, and this includes adults. It can lead to irregular menstrual cycles for women. It can cause hair loss and balding, coupled with excess body hair growth in both men and women, such as your back and so forth. It can cause man boobs, or also known as gynecomastia, and yes, erectile problems in men. Now, unfortunately, most people think that this is just a part of aging, and to some small extent it is, of course. However, I'm getting hundreds of complaints over the past few years from young people in their 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s about, erectile problems. Sure, maybe in your 60s and later, those situations can show up, but it's wrong, and that's actually unhealthy to be starting at such a young age, and it's a warning sign of future problems. Now, before I continue, below this video in the description area, I've got important information and links and videos and emails and all this stuff on how you can improve your blood sugar and insulin resistance. So make sure you take a look after you finish watching this information, this video. So the question is, how does blood sugar cause low sex drive and erectile problems? Well, there are 5 main ways, and I'll just make this really quick. The first is that sugar lowers testosterone. And as you may already know, testosterone controls your sex drive and ability to get erections. Secondly, as testosterone levels drop, you typically become more estrogen dominant. That means your estrogen levels become more, stronger and thus more female. And well, that also kills your drive even more. Number 2, sugar lowers GH. Now, growth hormone has many health benefits, including higher libido. Now, high blood sugar and insulin resistance lower growth hormone and GH, and which also lowers testosterone indirectly, thus, again, the same testosterone problems. Number 3, sugar lowers leptin. And leptin is a hormone that tells your brain to basically stop eating, and it tells your brain, hey, you're full, that's enough. Unfortunately, eating a lot of sugar and processed foods and flours and so forth decreases leptin and also causes leptin resistance. So you basically end up eating more and more food over time because your body doesn't turn off that eating mechanism. Leptin also contributes to sexual behavior and desire. Number 4, sugar decreases orexin. Now, orexin is a neurotransmitter, brain chemical basically, that regulates eating behavior, wakefulness and energy, and yes, arousal, sexual arousal. On a side note, too much sugar also causes dopamine resistance, and dopamine is another neurotransmitter that controls your sex drive. And number 5, sugar increases cortisol. Cortisol is your stress hormone. Carbohydrates actually help lower cortisol levels in small amounts. Small amounts of carbohydrates do that, and so it's really good. That's why going 0 carb is not so good. However, too many carbs, too high a blood sugar, and insulin resistance eventually increases cortisol levels. We don't want that. And remember, as cortisol levels go up, testosterone comes down. And yes, again, all the testosterone problems with your libido and your ability to get erections. So what's the solution? Again, you got to improve your diet, your lifestyle, and so forth. Genetics and aging, of course, play a big role in all this. Again, you got to improve your diet, all right, your lifestyle. You have to have healthier blood sugar levels and optimal insulin resistance, which will improve your hormones and improve your ability to get erections. Now, I've done other videos about this, and again, I've listed some very important resources below this video about all this. Basically articles and videos and one of the best vitamins and exercise protocols and so forth to improve blood sugar and insulin resistance. Simple things you can do daily that will only take a few minutes and produce fast results, all right? So while it's fresh on your mind, take a look, scroll down, take a look at the information, and take advantage of it and improve your blood sugar and insulin resistance today. As well, leave your comments below. Let me know what you learned in today's video, what questions you have about today's topic, and what topics you want me to cover in the future. As always, please, for your own self, make sure you're subscribed and click the notification bell icon, because I get asked all the time, hey, do you make a video about this? Do you have this? And it's like, yes, I've done all this stuff. If you were a subscriber, you would get first notice about all this and you would have the information already. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I wish you a very happy and healthy day.